This is a 2024 Mitsubishi Triton Extreme, and this video is not about it. Nope, it's not about it. Yeah, but it looks good, I can see, and I love the launch color as well. But this video is about this, the current Mitsubishi Triton. In this video, we are going to learn more about it and why it beat up all the Bakkies in South Africa. Depending on where you're watching from, for example, in America, this is a pickup truck. In South Africa, Bakkie is a Bakkie. In England, it's just a pickup, and then the Australian will call it a ute from the utility. But anyway, a couple of months ago, this Bakkie discombobulated all the other Bakkies in our market. All the Bakkies in South African market were discombobulated. I saw a race from a YouTube channel called cars.co.za. I'm going to leave the link on the description. No one ever thought the Triton could beat all of those Bakkies. You know, no one ever thought, and then it surprises everybody. I'm talking about the VW Amarok with 154 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque, and Isuzu D-Max with 140 kilowatts and 450 Newton meters of torque, and Ford Ranger with 154 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque, and the Toyota Hilux with 150 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque, and GWM, the least powered car here, with 120 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters of torque. Finally, it was the Nissan Navara with 140 kilowatts and 450 Newton meters of torque. So now, as you can see, the Mitsubishi Triton is the second least powered Bakkie in this lineup, just coming just after the P series. All the other cars have got more torque and more horsepower or more kilowatts, but however, it was still able to beat all of those Bakkies. How is that possible? What did the Triton do that made it to beat all these other Bakkies? Well, I did my research and discovered the following. Well, just like you and I've been asking ourselves questions, how did this underpowered Bakkie beat all these superpowered Bakkie in South Africa? Well, this is just a 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, just to mention diesel, not petrol, and it only produces 133 kilowatts and also 430 Newton meters of torque at about 2500 RPM, mounted on the 6-speed automatic transmission. Yeah. Then it went and beat cars with superpowers. Well, it's not really rocket science, and there's nothing special about this Bakkie. Number one, the driver's reaction mattered a lot. When you're drag racing, how you react as a driver, it matters. If you react fast and in time, you stand a chance to win. Even if you've got a super car, but if you are slow in reaction, they might beat you. So number one was the reaction. Number two is the curb weight. The Triton only weighs just under 2 kilograms, just under 2 kg, 1,950 kilograms. That's it, under 2,000. So it's very, very, very much light. That's why it was easy for it to take the lead, because it's not heavy. Number three is the Triton Super Select 2 4x4 system, which means that it can be driven on 2 wheels, it can be driven on 4 wheels with a lock differential, it can be driven on 4 wheels without lock differential. And the day that the Triton was drag racing and it beat all those other Bakkies, it was driven on 4x4 mode. Number four is the gear ratio. When I was having a discussion with the people from Triton, they told me that the gear ratio of the Triton is not the same as the other Bakkies. It reacts fast, it's lightweight. They explained so many things which at the end of the day, I did not even hear one thing they said. They just confused me even more and more. But Oxalayo, they say it changes gear fast. That is why it was able to pick up fast. So basically it's the reaction of the driver, and also the curb weight, and also the gear changes, and also the fact that it was driving on all-wheel drive at the same time. So that's why it was easy for it to beat all those other Bakkies. Now, this is just me thinking, guys. It's just me thinking. What if the Triton is pulling the BMW stunt? What if they've given us the low figures knowing very, very well, or their cars can do more? I mean, look at the BMW Supra. I mean, sorry. Look at Toyota Supra. Yeah, it's got low figures, but then again, when it goes to the track, it discombobulated everyone. What if Triton is doing the same thing? I think this bike has got around about 160, 65, maybe 70 kilowatts. Yeah, I think it's got that. I think it's just the figures are low on purpose. Yeah, that's just me thinking. Well, now that you know how and why the Triton won that drag race, let us go around now, just check the car and admire the beauty, admire the beast, admire the aggressiveness. Look at it. Just look at it. Well, there is no car that looks like this or this aggressive in the front. However, the Ford Ranger, the new model, is aggressive on its own. Even the P series with a big grille. But I just find this to be a bit different. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Look at those xenon LED lights over there. Looks beautiful, beautifully designed. Not copying anyone over there. Yeah, I just don't like the lights that are at the bottom. I mean, this makes the car to be expensive to produce. But hey, who am I? You know. But otherwise, this extreme package just makes it looks even much more better. It gives it that oomph. Yeah, when it's coming behind you, it commands attention. You just have to open the way for it. Although drivers of this car don't do that. Check out the side profile. It looks good. It looks high. You can drive in any road. You can drive Koma High and Venda, Limpopo, Koka. You can drive it in here. It's got about 220 millimeters of the ground clearance. So when you drive this car to the places like the Eastern Cape, your Limpopo, even here in Gauteng with bad potholes, you won't even have problem. You can even take it sorry, off-roading. You're not gonna have a problem. The body kit continues all around the car. As you can see, the rear lights have got this cover that is plasticky, and also the 4x4 sticker over there, just to assure you that you're driving a 4x4 car. It is riding on the 17 inches alloy of the off-roader. As you can see, these are the proper off-roader. Yeah, you will need that if you're gonna drive this car off-road. But if you are just cruising on the freeway, you might as well have standard stock wheels for the normal Triton. But for extreme, you need those ones. It comes with a tow bar as well, as you can see. Yeah, and then the high level brake light is over there. Your Triton stickers, your 4x4 stickers continues. This just have to remind you that you are in a Triton. Yeah. I may like this Bakkie and all that, ne? But there's just one element about it which I don't like. Is the interior. Let's check it out. Just like any other car, the window controls are on the door just like any other car. As you can see here, you've got these controls for the lights and the mirrors and stop start button over there. The steering wheel looks somehow outdated, man. No, man. I know it's a multi-function steering wheel with all the functions, but it just doesn't look upmarket. No, this needs to be changed in the new model. Even the infotainment display, look at the gear thing over there. Looks like from 1960 Ferrari or Lamborghini. What? No, Triton, change that. Look at the infotainment display. Yeah, it might have all the features of today, like your Android Auto and what not, ne? Your automatic climate and what not. But it looks outdated. I need to feel comfortable when I'm in the car, like in the Ford Ranger or in the Amarok. You know what I mean? And then this is the rear, at least the rear people. No, they don't. I thought that was a vents for the aircon. That's not. It's a storage. I just put my phone in there. But they have two USB ports, so that's better. But otherwise, the interior. Oh yeah. Also, the best thing about it is that it's got the vents for the roof, for the aircons are on the roof, and the controls as well. Unlike in any other Bakkie, yeah, they are on the roof. So that's better. But otherwise, oh yeah, it's got also a center console with cup holders, leather seats and all that. But I'm not impressed by the interior. Okay guys, we are done with the review of the Mitsubishi Triton Extreme, and then there are just two things that I have to mention about this car which I really don't like, which I think are going to impact the sales of this car. Number one is the price. Number two is the interior. The interior looks old, it looks outdated, it needs to be updated. I hope they heard me. Triton, You heard me. I mean, the price, man. I mean, it's a Triton, guys. 800,000. I mean, 798,990. 798,090. Nah, man, it's too expensive. It's too expensive, fella. Just to pay for this car only, you're gonna end up paying around about 15,000 for a Triton. I know it's fast and light and all that, and then it's a pickup. It can still work for you. It's a workhorse, but yatura, man, yatura, yo, yatura. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Till I see you on the next one. Peace.